one of the things that got me through it was this song, and this is also I'm happy to have this song of the week for this week. One thing that got me through everything this week because I was feeling so small was this song, "Bigger" by Beyonce. And obviously, like I love Beyonce,
Yeah.
but the song of the week this week has to be that song. And I can't play the song, but I can read like the lyrics
Mhm.
that are like deep to me. Um, so she says, "Let love be the water that I pour into you, and you pour into me." And that like this whole song is kind of like her speaking to her daughter, but from the perspective of a spiritual sense.
Mhm.
And so I whenever I listen to the song, especially when I was like mindfully listening to it all week, I was just thinking of it for me, like my spiritual deity I believe in is God. And so I just think about the love that He has pouring into me, to help me, help fuel me for my week. Um, there ain't no drought here. Obviously, God won't ever have a drought of love. Bloom into our actual powers. I'll be your sanctuary. You just don't know it yet. No matter how hard it gets, you've got my blood in you, and you're gonna rise. And that, like, I don't know, it's so empowering to feel like, and like, not everybody obviously believes in God, and not everybody has like some kind of spiritual being or deity that they believe in. But for the most part, I know people find strength from something, whether it's their past selves, like their past self overcame so much stuff. They believe in, how much, like it's just something strengthening of like that. You have whatever love or blood or whatever from somebody else or experiences, and because of that, you're enough. Because of that, you can rise from whatever it is, and it makes you bigger than what you feel like you are.
Mhm.
And that's why I really like that. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm not obviously religious, but I started to get in touch back with my spirituality. So I think spirituality is very important, especially like through my mental health. Everybody's different. Some people believe in things, some people don't.
Yeah.
I know I don't believe in anything, but with my spirituality, I'm open to hearing a lot of new things from different religions, trying new things. So it's helped me a lot through my mental health because, a lot of it I'm able to relate to in a certain way.
Yeah.
From, anxiety, stress, depression, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I think, spirituality is an amazing thing, and like being in touch with something it's helped me a lot. I know spirituality is important to me and with my mental health.
That's and so earlier this week when I was talking to the chaplain, um, she was just kind of talking to me about just spirituality, and it was really difficult for me to actually kind of
Hmm.
understand how to kind of connect
Yeah.
my spirituality to my sense of being.
Yeah.
Just it was difficult, and I'm not sure if like other people feel the same way. Have you ever like struggled with like a spiritual identity crisis or not understanding? You know, because I just it was just difficult.
Yeah, I think so. With spirituality, it was kind of hard to connect a little bit. So when, um, obviously the chaplain that he asked me is like, "Well, are you okay if I implement the Bible in this?" He's like, "I'm not going to push religion. I'm not going to punish anything against you. It's what you want to believe in is what you want to believe in." And I was like, "Yeah, no, that's fine. You can." But I did struggle to get in touch with my spirituality a little bit, how to relate. But when he was reading me certain verses or he gave me certain things to read for homework, I was able to relate to it, which was weird to me because
Mm.
I didn't know what to think of it. And I was like, well, I don't really like this because it's like, all the
Yeah.
religion, but
Right.
starting to think about it more and just reading it over and over, it made me think about it a lot and like to realize a lot more like, wow, I can relate to certain things in any way, no matter what religion it is. If somebody's reading me this or I'm doing this, it was hard at first to kind of get in touch with my spirituality, but being open and just having an open mind helped me out a lot more.
She gave me she gave me a New Testament Bible, and she gave me like
Mhm.
some verses to read, which
Yeah.
I haven't read them yet. I'm still reading, like working on my
Yeah.
other readings and whatnot. But I keep telling myself I need to go ahead and read it, and so like I think I have an open mind. It's just is one definitely one thing I'm gonna have to work on is my
Yeah.
spiritual journey.
It's a scary thing at first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
It
feel
is.
I feel like thinking about spiritual stuff like I feel like with me at least, like everything ends up coming to death. Like I was born to die. Like that's what I think a lot of
Mhm.
times about like spirituality. And I think that's one thing about this song is like she's trying to tell you like that's not
Yeah.
all you were born to do. It's just
Yeah.
die and you're bigger than that.
Mhm.
But definitely like in my depression, like a lot of times I get to that point where I'm just like, really, what is the purpose,
Yeah.
of things? Like really. And that gets hard, like, because you lose a sense of like I guess purpose and
Yeah.
drive and reason, and then you start to feel insignificant and small and just like a
Mhm.
number in this world. There's so many people who are living, have living, and will live.
Yeah.
And and so one thing about me is like I always want to make a difference,
Yeah.
and I think when I don't, when I feel like I don't, I start to make myself feel small.
Yeah.
And I start to feel like, well, it doesn't matter anyway, really, because when I die, it doesn't matter. But
Mhm.
then at the same time, it's like the legacy that I want to. It's weird. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't
Yeah.
know.